for joining us for the NBA Rising Star.
Being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general,
yo, he stole, man.
Highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. Buzelis out there with Song. Then there's Champ. Then it's Dillingham. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. No good from Beasley.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D's just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great to the league's fans.
Oh, wait.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Laxton with it. Outside Gibson. And they call an illegal screen. This really has been one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Wait. Let's go.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Gibson. They set the screen. McCain. It's
oh my God.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about
passing it on me, man.
Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Holton. Brown outside.
Oh, fuck, my bad, guys.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
Nice. Good shot, man.
And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Your rookies dance team. There you go, fans. Your rookies dancers.
Claxton the pass to Beasley. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Good thing, man. Pass it. Nice.
Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now Claxton. Outside Gibson. They need this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Here's McCain. Still without a basket. 5 on the clock. Buzelis.
Good shot. Good job, man.
Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Foul.
Out in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The rookies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your rookies, Beasley. Shooting one.
Careful, man.
What's up?
Here's McCain. Score the
Good
basket.
job.
Shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Claxton. Here's Gibson. Sinks that one from the post.
Damn, I couldn't block him,
Gibson's
man.
got 5 now.
And, you know, coaches will take possession like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Champ. He's covered by Brown. Oh, and he's going up for the alley.
Good pass.
Sarr throws it down.
Good job, man. It's a good pass, bro.
Bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Come on.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step
Let's make
away
it
from
happen.
being completely sleep.
Here's Claxton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Holton.
Good D.
And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Here's McCain. Now Dillingham. From the arc. It's rebounded by
Nice
Holton.
time, man.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Claxton the pass to Holton. Beasley outside.
Oh my good D. Oh my god.
Foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free
Shooting
throws.
foul, bro.
First personal
It's
foul.
going to go on Buzelis. The rookies shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Rookies, Claxton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The rookie's making a switch here. Barnett's checked in. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the sophomores.
See. Oh.
And Claxton drops them both. Reza Shea with it. goes for three. Rebound by the rookies. Gibson passes to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Holton. And Sarr pulls it down. And the sophomores with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's McCain. Claxton covering. Here's Rizashea. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Gibson. Does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. Pass to Dillingham. Throws it up high. And then Buzelis with the jump.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 7. Now Sarr. Pass to Rizashea. Connects from
Nice. Good shot, man.
and it's an 8-point sophomore lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gibson passes to Barnett. Claxton with it. There's the pick. To the inside. And it's blocked.
Good D.
Rizashea with it. Now guarded by Gibson.
Pass.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Left side, Gibson. Pass to Holton. Basket counts.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Here's Rizashea. Barnett covering. Sarr sets the screen for Rizashea. Drills it from outside. Rizashea's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Claxton. Inside. Here's Beasley. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 5 points in the game.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to Sarr. Dillingham with it, defended by Gibson. Here's Sarr. Tipped away. Claxton with the steal. Fires the 3. Goes back up. And it's laid in by
What the
Gibson.
heck, man?
Gibson's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's McCain. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And
Nice.
Sarr throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Holton. And here's Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Sophomores grab the miss. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Good job, guys.
Rookies on D. They trail by 9 points. Here's Castle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here.
For the away
It looked to
team.
me to be a bit sluggish.
Brown is checked in for Marion. Chance checked in for the
Substitution on
sophomores.
the court.
That's good from Castle. And here is Gibson. He's got 7.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Gibson.
Good D.
And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reza Shea in the corner. Pass to Champ. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Here's Champ. There's the steal. And here we go. McDaniels passes to Paxson. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The sophomores on offense. It's a 10-point game. There's the screen. Here's Reza Shea. Pass to Klingon. Here's Champ. Arnett covering. The sophomores need to get off a shot. Sarr. No good from outside. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. No good from Gibson. To the left side wing. Here's Champ. Arnett covering. Pass to Castle. There's the triple. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
That's the end.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the sophomores. They lead by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So on the floor for the sophomores, you've got Champ. Klingon is out there with
Nice.
Reza Shea.
Oh my God.
Then it's Castle. And it's Carrington in at the 1. Down low, here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Barnett. It's blocked. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Champ. To the inside. Lets it go. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Foul, man.
Foul. First team foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Carrington. Hasn't made one yet. Lets it go with a three. They grab their own miss. And swing in with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right?
Good job,
Take
man.
the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Moore outside. Inside. Here's Barnett. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Barnett's got his first bucket of the night. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Champ's shot is on. Moore in the corner. Ricochet with the steal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Champ. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's the break. Goes up. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And he dumps it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Champ. Barnett covering. Pass to Klingon. Here's Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The high post shot. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Castle's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Marion, he's checked in for the rookies. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Right wing. From 17 feet out. Got a piece of it. Here's Carrington. Rebound by the rookies. Pushing it up. Moore right side. deep. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Champ. Barnett covering. To the middle. Can they get it? Pass to Carrington. A three-pointer
shot.
target. Carrington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Barnett, no good. Barnett's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Champ and
Pass.
for one-handed slam.
Good job, man. That's a good pass.
Some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And it's the rookies now. They trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Marion left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good job, man.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
2 shots.
And the first one. And Marion drops them both. And here are the sophomores. Here's Champ. He's got 6. Pass to Castle. Shoots over McDaniel. Off target from the baseline.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Wow, what a block, man. Good job.
Possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Barnett is checked in for Marion. From deep, Moore. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to McCain. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Moore passes to Holden. It's deflected.
Sophomores ball.
Our boy. Stupid.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bolton's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. To the paint.
Good pass.
Fantastic lead pass up strong for the
Good job,
slam.
man.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Moore passes to Barnett. McDaniels kicks to Beasley. 6 to shoot. The rookies need to get a shot off here. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, guys.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
The sophomores making some changes. Saar comes in for Klingon. And Dillingham subbed in for Castle. Claxton with it. Pass Pass to Beasley. Loads it up for Beasley. Off target on the alley-oop layup. And the sophomores with possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Champ. McDaniels defending. Now Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Holton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McDaniels dishes to Beasley. Pass to Gibson. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Gibson's got 10 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now Dillingham fires the 3. Rebounded by the rookies. Bolton's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels gets a wide open look. They get it again. The shot's good from Claxton.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Down low. And he takes that one and powers it through.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Claxton. Outside Gibson. From outside the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Gibson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
To the inside. Here's Champ. Rebound by the rookies. Now here's Gibson. He's got 13. Inside. Here's Beasley. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. And a wide open look for Claxton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
They set the pick. Pass to Champ. Buzelis with the ball. Sarr sets the screen for Buzelis. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Buzelis has got 12. Buzelis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. And here is Gibson. Beasley the screen. Gibson passes to Beasley. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got the score.
Here's McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
McDaniels taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Champ. McDaniels defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Dillingham. Oh, and that one. No.
Okay, man.
Powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Gibson. He's tightly guarded. Shot by McDaniels, no good. McDaniels gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Champ. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Line for the away team. Number 31, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. The rookie's making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Champ. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Laxton with it. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The rebound by Gibson.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The rookies have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for your rookies, Gibson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gibson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass to Champ. 24 seconds left in the first half. McCain's shot is off. McCain's gone 1 of 4 so far. Down low, here's Beasley. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 7 points for Beasley.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Pass to Sarr. At the elbow, it's Dillingham. And that one released in time, but no good. And the first half is now in the books. Sophomores lead by 10.
The sophomore.
We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We're back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. They are putting on a show.
They've got Beasley. He's out there with Brown. And it's Holton in at the 5. It's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Gibson's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Here's Champ. He's covered by Brown. Buzelis, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball. Buzelis has got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gibson's got 19 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Gibson's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Very accurate. Now Dillingham.
Good, take this shot.
Pass to Buzelis. Beasley with the steal. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Holton passes to Beasley.
Sophomore spot.
The rookies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line for 2, Beasley.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the sophomores with it. At one point, they led by 16. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Good pass.
Alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Right side Gibson. Beasley outside. Claxton the pass to Holton. 3 on the clock. For 3, Beasley. And McCain pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical
Nice,
team.
Alex.
That's why they're ahead.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Claxton, 7 points in the game. A 3. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Saunders got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's tipped. Pass to McCain. Dillingham with it. Here's Champ, defended by Gibson. Now Dillingham. There's a good screen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dillingham's got 5 now.
Good, bro.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Now here's Gibson to end the run. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to McCain. Claxton with the steal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Beasley. Back to Claxton. Gibson with it. Beasley outside. There's the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Here's Champ. Banked in off the glass. Champ's got 20 points.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Claxton. Here's the three.
Fantastic.
Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Champ.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brown finds Gibson. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Now here's Beasley. He's guarded closely. They double him with Song. Gibson dishes to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And Holton gets it to go. And the sophomores with possession here. They lead by 14. To the paint. Here's Champ. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dillingham. Driving in to the middle. Here's
Pass. We find their man.
Goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Rookies with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From downtown, trains it from beyond the arc. Claxton's got 10 points.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's McCain. Claxton covering. Champ the pass to Sarr. Now Buzelis. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Claxton with it. He's got 10. Pass to Gibson. Back to Claxton. Sinks the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Dillingham. Defended by Gibson. Here's Champ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Holton. Holton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gibson passes to Claxton. Brown inside. He has 5. Gets it down to single digits. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Brown outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. Outside Gibson. This one for 3. Sophomores grab the miss. Saw's got rebound number 10 tonight for Dynasty. Here's Champ. He shoots again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Even from over here, you can see
At the
that
line
one
for
pretty
the
clear.
away team.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Champ. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Shea, he's checked in for the sophomores. Castle comes in for Dillingham. And here now the rookies. A 12-point game. Jackson outside. Beasley finds McDaniel. Beasley with him. The baseline J. Rebound by sophomores. Bruzelis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Champ. Pass to Shea. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Shea's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Barnett.
Rookies foul. Gibson.
Marion, he's checked in for the rookie.
Team foul.
Klingon, he's checked in for the
Substitution on
sophomores.
the court.
Cadet comes in for Champ. Barnett's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Pass to connect. Here's Shea. Barnett covering. Now here's McDaniel. With the ball. And here is Gibson to the paint. Marion. Bell-time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Castle, defended by Gibson. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and the man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Morris checked in for the rookies. On the free throw, no good.
Ball is turned over. Rookies ball.
Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And it's the sophomores with the rebound. For the 3. And it's Shea missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Baxton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is McDaniel. Here's Marion. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity, and it's denied. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Castle. And good that time. Castle's got 4 this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting a away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Screen by McDaniel. Now here's Marion. D right on him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The sophomores making a switch here. Marion's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Here's Rizichet, guarded by Paxson. Pass to Rizichet. Shot clock at 5. Rookies with the rebound. Now McDaniels. 35 seconds left in the third. The shot's good from Paxson.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Castle. Out left to the wing. Rebounded by Mary. Moore passes to Paxson. Back to Moore. Here's Barnett. He's looking for Marion and finds him. Tries a 3. And that shot was up in time. It doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Sophomores out front, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So on the floor for the sophomores, they've got Klingon, Connect out there with Rizichet. Then it's Castle, and it's Carrington in at the point. It's tipped, stolen by Connect. Pass to Castle. The shot from the low post is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's rookies ball, trailing by 19. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Barnett. Misses the 3. Barnett's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Connect. And it's Barnett with the rebound. Barnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes it inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for the sophomores, Stefan Castle, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Moore with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Klingon. Now connect. Barnett covering. Here's Carrington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For the sophomores, Stefan Castle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Chance checked in for Connect.
Good job, Dalton.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Pass to Barnett. Back to Moore. Here's Barnett. Moore outside. Pocket 6. Now here's McDaniel. From 13.
Oh, that's a good one.
Rebounded by Castle. And right through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Carrington. Now Klingon. Knocks it loose.
There's something that I looked at. 99, 80, 90, 85, 80, 86. Character. This with Washington Wizards. Oh, I did that 2 years ago. Oh, the same guy. Yo, that's a huge upgrade, man. And Dalton.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barnett. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throw
That's a highlight. Man.
appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Rookies with the ball. 19-point game. Moore outside. And here's Paxson. The 9-foot shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Paxson's got 4 this quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Klingon the screen for Rizichet.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Substitution on the court.
The sophomore's making a switch here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's McCain.
Good pass.
And he makes that one. And that's now 30 points for Champ.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Moore outside. Lets the three fly. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Castle. Inside. Shots good by Champ. Champ's got 32 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Barnett. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's Champ. Barnett covering. Pass to Klingon. That one good for 2.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
More right side. And the ball.
Oh, man.
And they'll keep possession. Some changes for the Sophomores. Stars checked in for Klingon. Buzelis comes in for Riesesheim. And Dillingham subbed in for Castle. Here's Claxton. Five to shoot. Sophomores grab the miss. Champ's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dillingham with it. Claxton's there. Great positioning on the putback.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Claxton. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. More steps are coming.
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
To end the drought. And no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim. Gibson's got 21.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Dillingham with it. To the inside. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your breakers dancers.
Brownie's checked in for Barnett.
Dancers.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Gibson.
Rookies ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Now, Claxton. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Gibson. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to McCain. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Claxton. So, Greg, you played the point. And creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Gillingham with it, working on Gibson. Down low, here's Champ. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 36 points for Champ.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Gibson with it, defended now by Dillingham. Pass to Claxton. From outside, off the mark. Claxton's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Gillingham with it. He's covered by Brown. Here's McCain. To the middle. Here's Champ. Takes it off the glass. Champ's got 38 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Claxton with it. Right side Gibson. Beasley finds Claxton. Back to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. Sophomores grab the miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
From deep. Dillingham, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Over in the corner, Brown. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Brown. To the left wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Brown. Rebound by sophomores. Champ's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Inside.
2 minutes.
Saw the pass to Champ. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Outside Gibson. To the inside. Trying to end the drought. Claxton, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Fires away from way outside. And it's from three-point range.
That's hella deep, huh?
That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Boy, he'd get some grief for that shot in a regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Here's Champ. Some solid defense from Brown. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Claxton. Outside Gibson for three. It's hauled in by the sophomores.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Champ. Pass to Buzelis. Sarr sets the screen for Dillingham. Stars take this one by a big margin.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Wow, it's taking too long, man. Come on. Man, I feel bad for Arnett after Saturday to give like that straight snatch in this game.